Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Julie with Bookshelf by Julie. Today I'm going to work a little bit more in this little winter mini journal. It's super huge for a mini. It's got a lot to it. I haven't even counted the pages. I think they're like 23-ish pages if you only print them out once. So anyways, the first part of it is in the Facebook group and on my website. The next part, I think it's going to actually be 3 parts because, yeah, it's just a lot, and then you have to bundle it together and upload a bajillion things. And anyways, I don't want to bore you with all my details, but let's take a look through because I've added to it, which, you know, that's what I was going to do anyways. But anyways, this is just the little cover that I did for it. So I've added in a page that has where it just says winter instead of monthly planner, instead of you having to cover it. Now you can still cover up the other one. It's exactly the same, except for I changed the words out. So that's a new thing. And these are new things because I thought, well, I wanted hinged in pages for the not planner journal. Yep. So I made some of these pages to be hinged in. So that's a new thing. This is, now these, I put these all already in the freebie set #1 on the Facebook group and in the website. So they're already there. It's just something that I've added since I did the last video. So I'm just showing, you know, that's another new thing. Okay, and this one is one of the little insert notebooks that I'm going to be doing. And instead of notes, it says numbers, because this is sort of a planner themed kind of little mini journal. So that one says numbers. And this is a, it's got my decorations on it, but it's a ledger page, sort of, the opacity is brought way down. And so you've got that. When you cut this out and fold it in two, it folds about right there. So you have pretty on both sides. So you've got a couple of those, and of course you can print them out as often as you want. And I used the blue, the background page, to print on the back of them. Now this is where it starts in what you've seen before. If you saw the last video, then you've seen this part before. Just lots of pretty, lots of really awesome pretty stuff. And I'll just give you a quick flip through of the rest of it because, as I said, you have seen at least the most of this before. Okay, and I print mine out on lightweight cardstock, so that's that. I'm going to be working with this page today. I'm going to put it together and make it a little pouch pocket. What I do with these is, and these are my hinged ends for the planner. It's only a suggestion. You can do it. You don't have to do it my way. You can think of a whole different way of doing it, or you can do it the way I'm doing it. Whatever way you want to do it. This is that blue background page I was telling you about that I print on the back of all those hinged in things and stuff. This is the stickers that printed out on the sticker page. And then this is the stickers printed out on cardstock. You can do that whichever way you want as well, because it's, you know, once you get it, it's yours, right? Okay, and this is the one that says notes. Okay, so that's the signature cover for the mini. And all these are just pages that, well, those are pockets. Okay, these are pages for my signature, and I printed both sides on that. These are the pockets. I'm going to do at least one of these today for my little minis. Excuse me. I've had the dreaded COVID. So if I sound a little weird, that is completely what I'm blaming it on. Because that's a very unkind thing to have. Okay, so I've got, this is the one we put together last time on the video. And as I said, I used 5 envelopes, right? And we put our hinged pages in. I showed you how to do that. If you didn't see the last video, go jump back and watch that one. It's awesome. I'm just kidding. It's instructive. Okay. And this is the one that is the knot planner. This is the mini planner. This is the knot planner. So I used my hinged in pages to make, you know, places there and there and there. So you still have your 5 envelopes. I didn't put a hinged in one here. I'm going to put my signature in this one. So you have your 5 envelopes and lots of hinged in interest in this one, okay? So let's get busy on what we're doing today. I am going to put a pocket. Let me just snag one of these. I've got everything sort of stuck together. I don't know how well I'm stuck in it, but okay. I'm going to put one of these in back here on the, and it just barely fits too. So that's what I'm going to do with these. I think they're pretty, and maybe I should use the deer one because that's deer there. Okay, I'm going to use the deer one. Put the foxy back. Okay, there. I'm going to use this one then. So I'm going to set this one here. I don't really want to round those. I mean, you can just round them. I guess I can show you what that looks like. But then you've got a little bit of stuff to deal with on the corners if you do that. Which maybe I'll just show you how to do that. So, if I can get this in here. Okay, see that it rounds that off. Let me make sure I got stuff out of there, because sometimes when you've got double stick tape in that, it kind of will clog your stuff up a little bit. So you have to just kind of work with it, you know. Okay, and press it in really good and hard, and then gently pull it back out. So that should work. It didn't chop my deer off or anything like that. Okay, so that'll sit right down there like so. Alright, now what I said you'd have to work with is this, because now you've got that rounded and you've got an odd shape to, you know, to your that. Okay. Excuse me. I'm afraid you may have to put up with a little bit of that, you know, coffee stuff. Coughing and coughing and coughing. It's like the forever cough. I don't know if you guys have had the dreaded COVID or not, but oh, it's awful. It's completely awful. So just saying. Alright, I'm going to put my lace on now so that I don't have to, and I'm not working on my silicone mat because I want to growl at myself, you know. It's a thing. We have to do that every now and then. I know better. I just, you know. Yep. Okay, so I'm going to put my little bit of, and this is, well, it's purported to be a 1/4 inch. This may be closer to a 1/4 inch than some of the others I use because it's a bit dainty, and I think it's cute. Excuse my reach. Excuse me again. Okay, so that's really pretty. Okay, now you can use your pockets any which way you want. You don't have to do what I'm doing. I'm just doing what I'm doing, and you know, that's what I'm doing. So I always put my bottom on first because that's what I like to do, but you don't have to do it that way neither. So just saying. I'm just giving you some ideas today on things, because we've got our base together, right? We've got our little journal kit moving along, and I'll add more to it each week. I want to try to get that straight-ish. Okay. And we'll add more to our journal kit each week. These pockets will go into the next freebie set. And because I'm using them today. And like I said, you've already got the new hinged in pages because I went ahead and put them in. So you've got lots to work with already. I've got, I think the next video I'm going to go ahead and do the signature and the little numbers book, like if you're keeping, I don't know, keeping your bookwork. I know hardly anybody does anything like that anymore because it's kind of old school, but journals are old school, right? I think they are. I don't mind the old school stuff. I kind of like it. Reminiscent of the days gone by, you know? Okay, so that's our hinged in page with pocket. I think that's cute, cute, cute. And I'm going to do these for the monthly planner as well. It's just it's just moving along and getting it done. It's a little bit, let me give it a little bit of a roll. The pockets were really, really, really snug, so that's gonna work. Okay. If you want to avoid that kind of problem, fold your fold a little bit closer on one side or the other, and then do it. That's probably what I'll do with the others. Fold it in just I don't know, 1/8 of an inch even would be fine. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, I'm gonna let that sit before I really mess with it much more. Okay, this is what we're gonna do now. Okay, I've got a couple of misprints that I'm using for journal cards, and so I'm gonna do a little decorating on those with some of my little cutouts. You can use stickers for that, or you can just, make them as a cutout. Now, this is what I've got, one for each one. I'm only going to do one on camera. This is just a couple of, this is a hinged in page and one of the flat pages for matting. So I'm going to make that into a pouch. So I'm going to do that with this, and these journal cards will fit. Just slide in and then slide into the opening we're going to make on here. Okay, if that makes sense. Okay, so let's make this to, let me scooch this out of the way. I'm going to do, it'll be like a gusseted pocket, only it's not going to be, it's not going to be stuck onto something. It's going to be free moving kind of thing. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. All right, I'm going to do one side and then the other because that's just safer for me. But yeah, if you leave the hinges on, you've got a natural born gusset, right? So okay, and if you have any that's just a little bit, I don't know, hangover or doesn't match exactly, then just go in and trim it out. Just don't trim your gusset part because that could be problematic. Okay, but if it doesn't match in the corners, like this a teeny bit here, I'll probably, trim out. Okay, all right, so we've got that, and I'm going to roll it down good. So yeah. And then on this side, you can put whatever you want. On this side, it's just the blanky one, where if you're going to make a month, make it whatever you want. And this side's the January one. Okay, so let's do this. We're going to just go ahead and close this up to make that pocket. And this one's all about the pockets, I guess. We put a pocket on the hinged page. We're making floating pockets. And a couple of cute journal cards to go in them. Just in case we want to write stuff down, right? Okay. But yeah, this is kind of like the hinge page that I did hinge pages for, what was it, stash building, I think. It's the same sort of concept, only you're not hinging it onto the journal, you're just hinging and making a pocket. See? So you've got a nice big pocket here, and you can use this or both. I mean, you know, it's all up to you. Now, I had started doing one of these journal cards, and I thought, well, I should do that and excuse me, and show them what I'm doing, my idea anyways. I took this apart and I put the little cabin here, and then I put this other part over here. You don't have to keep things together. You can, you know, take them apart and move them around, right? Okay, so also I've got a couple of little of the tabs that are in the, now these are already in the first freebie sheet. They're above some of the other little pages that are flat. Okay, so I'm going to put this little guy down here, and I'm going to put these guys over here. Okay, I'll save those for another doohickey. But I'm going to use this to make a tab up here at the top, because it's going to be a top loading, you know, going in there. So I'm going to put a tab up at the top with my little prickly guys. Okay, this is just me thinking and doing stuff. You don't have to do this, but if you do, you know, it's fun. So there you go. I'm going to put my little deer family down. Now, when my Cricut cut this out, it mostly just kind of cut the antlers of the daddy deer off. So if I want them back on there, I'll probably just take a pen and draw them on, you know. It works. I mean, they're mostly just a little bitty line, you know. But if you've got them as a sticker, you can for sure just cut around the whole thing and, you know, that kind of thing. So I'm going to sit them on that snow line there. Yep, like so. Okay, adorable. All right, now let's get this little prickly here. He must be closer because he's bigger. And that's fine. I'm okay with that. Okay. There we go. Yep. Have the little prickly there. Super cute. Roll it down. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this guy up here in the middle, and then I'll turn it over and match up his buddy on the back. Okay. So he doesn't have to poke up that much. Okay. All right. So yeah, I'm just going to put it like so. So I'm going to put the glue to about right there and just stick him on. Just thoughts and ideas and plans and dreams and stuff. We all have them, don't we? Somewhere in the middle-ish. Yep. Okay. Now, like I said, I'm going to turn it over. Now, this is all for writing space here. So, it gives lots of room to write, make a note, stick a picture there. You can do all kinds of stuff on a really cool journal card. It's just, you know, it is what it is. Now, I just want to match that up like so. Yeah. And now I've got a prickly there and a prickly there. And that's my tab for the journal. Now, you know, of course, with me being me, it's going to have lace on it and stuff. I'm just saying. And there's plenty of room in my card to put lace. So I've got that like so, right? See if my plan's going to work. I think it will. I'm going to open this up. Which one am I going to open right now? I am going to open this one. So you're just going to take that tiniest of edge off, and that opens up a big pocket here. Now you've got options to open up or leave closed, lots of different things in this, right? And this is actually the wrong one, but okay, we're just gonna go with it. I think we're gonna go with it. I may have to trim some of that off. Okay, let's see if it'll fit now. Okay, I'm gonna trim just a teensy bit off of my tab. I guess I could have went a little further down. Okay, and then I want to round it a little bit because I know my corner rounder is not going to get on here and do that. Okay, now, and I'll ink that back up after the fact, okay? Okay, now, stick it in there and it goes just like so. That's what happens when you make stuff. You kind of have to adjust as you go. This one, though, will actually go in the planner one because it's got the month on it. So the other one will go in here after I get it made. But I'm not going to, you know, go do the same thing over and over. It just would be, you know, boring you to death. Okay, so that's our little pouch pocket. And that's what I'm going to do with these ones. This is a hinged page and a flat page that I'm going to put together for this one. And I will try to remember to take a little bit more off of my tab or sit it down a little further. That's fine. I've got this one and this one that I've already started. This is the back page for. So make really good journal cards. Listen, any of these pages that's in the kit you can use as a journal card. It's just all free game. Okay, so all I've got to do is go and do some lacing up and you know, stuff, and then that's that. I'm going to be opening up at least 2 of these pages for slide-ins because I made this to be a slide-in, but also the numbers little insert book is going to be a slide-in. And I don't know if I'm going to do another one or just leave it closed, but you've got options. So you've got that one you can open, that one you can open, that one you can open. I'm definitely not going to open the front and the back cover, but you can if you want to. I mean, it's there. Okay. So we've got this pocket here, and I'm going to put some more on the hinged pages. My little bitty advice is to fold it just a little bit to where it's a little bit more narrow, and that'll work. Or you can just put it on the front. There, I mean, you can put it on the front or the back of these, whichever way you want to do it. So that's what we did today. We've made our little pocket for our hinged page. We've made a floating insert pocket and journal card. So not too shabby, guys, not too shabby. There's so many ideas with these little mini kits and this one's a completely different layout than the ones I was doing before. So, you know, you can use the same way. If you like the other layout better, you can modify this to be just like that. It's completely up to you. However you want to put yours together. We've got lots and lots and lots of more stuff to do with this. Lots of stuff to do stuff with. Okay, so I'm going to quit rambling now and go off and lace up some stuff and such and tend to myself because my COVID's trying to choke me. So sorry, I don't want to overshare. Anyways, you guys take care. Don't get sick. It's not fun at all. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. TTFN.